In this video, we're going to see how to place the V-ring system. We have three matrix sizes. Here, we need to see where to fit the wedge. The size of the wedge and the matrix will depend on the size of the preparation. First, check to make sure the wedge fits. We will place the wedge where the extension is wider. In this case, the lingual aspect. The wedge shouldn't be too tight or too loose. When you fit the wedge, you need to check to make sure there is not a gap between the wedge and the gingival margin. Once you've chosen the right-sized wedge, you need to remove it and place the matrix. Sometimes the rubber dam will stop the wedge from sliding, so you have to wiggle it a little bit. But this time, check to make sure there's not a gap between the matrix and the gingival margin. Check to make sure that the matrix is adapting to the contour of the tooth. Use the holes in the matrix and the probe to adjust as needed. You can use your finger to ensure the matrix is below the gingival margin. See, there's no gaps between the gingival margin and the matrix. Be sure the matrix is contacting the adjacent tooth. You can use your ball burnisher for that. Now we're ready to place the V-ring. The V-ring will slightly separate the teeth to compensate for the thickness of the matrix. Check again that there are no gaps between the matrix and the gingival margin, and that the matrix is adapting to the tooth and there is still contact between the matrix and the adjacent tooth. Here we are repeating it all again. Now we're ready to start the restoration.